Ted?
Through you, Mr. Chair. Well, let me explain to you where we're at. We've already passed council has passed all the legislation for all the notes that are coming due this year. And I have to also prepare an official statement that goes out to prospective investors. And in that official statement, I indicated that we would not be borrowing any other general obligation monies this year because I really did not know nothing about this. Ordinarily, I would say we can advance the money from the general fund, but after we post the third pay in May, we're going to have next to nothing as far as cash in the general fund, so that's not an option. So at this point in time, I guess I'll have to confer with Squire, Sanders, and Dempsey to see what ramifications that this will cause, being that we put in the official statement that we would not be borrowing any additional money other than water and sewer projects. We can't advance because there's no cash in the general fund. I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest with you.
Okay, thank you. Well,
through you, Mr. Chair, I think we ought to table it then, because if we don't know the advice.
well we could. I wonder if we could let Ted do his checking with Squire and Dempsey, and maybe Monday before council meeting, you can let us know what they say, so we know how to react to this. Could you do that?
I can get on the phone tomorrow.
Mr. Gibbs?
Yeah, my question is, Mr. Chairman, why is there such a rush when he said that he got the suppliers to honor the pricing this summer? All of a sudden you want to rush it now within 5 days. Don't quite understand that, because you're asking this committee to write a check for insufficient amount of funds. And I'm sure some bank would be upset with you if you did that personally.
Brian, can you reiterate the fact that what time frame are we, just so that we're all clear here?
Right now, the contractors agreed to hold their prices through basically through next Monday. Originally, it was through May 31st. We told them council met again on next Monday, which is June 1st, and they agreed to hold their prices. I'm sure I could go back and get an extension of a couple of weeks, probably maximum. Yeah. But after that,
I think that would be, for Bill, and not to cut you off, but I think that would be best for everybody involved here. That gives Ted a little bit more time instead of pushing this thing through. I understand that we have a...
Can we discuss this Thursday again? I can bring some hard numbers, get a statement showing what we have and what the, how is looking at it. I don't have clear statement here showing how is our share and where we stand as far as total numbers are concerned. So I can prepare a clear-cut statement and present it to council Thursday during your special.
Ted, does that give you enough time to, I mean, through you, Mr. Chair, I'm sorry.
Well, here's the other issue is that, we've borrowed money for the ladder truck and a couple of pumpers, and we have some other debt out, general obligation debt. So next year, we're going to have to direct more money go from the general fund into the bond retirement fund to be able to pay this debt off. Now, this extra $500,000 or what have you, we may have to repay this out of the Muni Motor Vehicle Tax Fund. Because the bond retirement fund is being taxed very heavily. We're paying actually not enough money's going in the general bond retirement fund right now. So next year I'm going to come to you and ask you and tell you that we need to direct some money that's going to the general fund, and we all know the situation there, and it's going to have to go into the bond retirement fund. So be prepared. I mean, you may have to take it out of some of your road monies, the repayment.
Okay. Any other discussion? So are we going to table this until, you say you can get us about 2 weeks, Brian?
yeah,
I think we're going to need it.
I'll start my negotiations.
Yeah, I think we're going to need it.
Whatever the date, whatever the appropriate date would be that we table, I would make that suggestion.
Not seconded.
Now,
So let's table it to the Thursday meeting, and then if we need to table it further from there, we will. Is that the?
We could do that.
now here's the other issue, because I don't have the money to advance and then to repay at the time of borrowing. It takes probably 60 days to issue notes. I mean, I have to get authorization from you to issue the notes, and the ordinance has to wait 30 days before it takes effect. So I'm not looking at getting any money in probably until If it, probably the July, probably not till September, October.
Through you, Mr. Chair, I don't have a problem with discussing it on Thursday, but I'm not going to be prepared to make a decision on Thursday. I just don't think that's prudent to do it. I mean, we're talking about a lot of money here that we don't have with the uncertainty of whether we're going to get it. So,
Yeah.
Through your, so as of right now, our change order, the money that we need is 270,
236.
39.
239,000.
and the additional 250, we don't know yet. You know, through you, I don't want to borrow money on numbers I don't know either, you know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'll prepare the whole statement tomorrow, and then I'll show you tomorrow. I'll discuss with you.
But you're estimating future change orders.
I will do that. Well, I'll get the entire statement with future change orders estimation.
Okay. So when was your suggestion? We table this to when?
We can talk about it Thursday, like
yeah, we can have
mentioned.
discussion on
No, no,
Thursday,
talk
but
about
no,
it.
Discussion
no
on Thursday,
decision.
but you didn't want to vote. You didn't want to vote anyways.
No, I'm not going to
So
vote.
we're going to ask Brian if he can get us the 2-week extension where they hold the price the same.
Yeah, and I would think, Mr. Chairman, these guys want work, and also Brian actually is working on our behalf. So I have trust and faith that he'll even negotiate a better deal than
I
that.
appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're going to table this. We'll discuss it Thursday, but we won't take a vote on it.